Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. We're looking at US indices today. Dow, Nasdaq and S&P all slightly fell in yesterday's trading. That was a result of banking and retail shares taking a little bit of a hit. But is it a slight correction on the charts, or are we going back into bear territory? Well, the Dow is still picking up nicely and still trying to test these recent highs that we've seen month after month. S&P is back lower, heading towards 4,300. We'll look at that shortly. And the Nasdaq just slipped under 1% yesterday in the trading. So is the theme and sentiment on the downside now, or are we going to start picking up, especially with the Fed saying they could leave rates higher for longer and not having any kind of terminal rate at the moment? So the next few months until we get into the back end of this year will be quite interesting, especially with the Fed's next meeting in September as well. So let's get straight into the charts. We've got it on the daily chart for the Dow, and we're just seeing now, as I said, we are slightly testing these previous highs that we saw at the back end of last year, and once again going towards March just a few months ago. Are we going to have another push to the upside? Well, the chances are that there will be some heavy resistance at these particular points because it is looking likely that we will possibly have another downturn in the market for the Dow. It has been very choppy in the last few trading sessions. Obviously, we saw this lift and then this very bearish market before we had this V-shaped recovery back up to roughly just above 34,000. So at the moment, we're just seeing where the next line will take us. As you can see here, we are in a slight bearish divergence on the RSI. Just have a little bit more of a better outlook there. Just remove some of the drawings, and as you can see here, slight bearish divergence. So we are expecting another slight downturn in the market, but more interestingly on the 4-hour chart, we're just seeing where the next opportunity is in intraday. And as I said, you can see more of this bearish move in the market on the 4-hour chart on the intraday. But as I said, it's not too much of a sell-off on yesterday's price action. We're just waiting to see if we're going to have heavy resistance now, slight consolidation before a move back lower. So this is the sentiment that a lot of traders and economists are waiting for because, as I said, the Dow has seemingly hit this particular resistance area and is now starting to move lower. So just look out for that as we get into today's trading session with the PMI flash data as well. So looking on the S&P as well, the last time I looked in it, I was just noting that we were in this kind of V-shaped decline, and it was looking likely that the 4,300 will give me kind of a nice support level, which it has done. But at the moment, we're just seeing if it's going to break through this kind of bearish channel that was forming in the last few trading sessions as well. So this is what I'll be looking at, and obviously having this heavy support, roughly about 4,300, will give me more of a signal of an impetus to buy or sell. At the moment, we're just seeing a slight bearish divergence that's coming to play on this particular area here. But we're just seeing now where the next movement is, and it should be quite interesting as well, especially with a lot of the movements on the earnings season as well. So let's just take a look on the 4-hour chart. As I said, we're just seeing what the opportunities are here. Nothing too stressful at the moment because we're just having an uptick on the S&P, and we're just waiting, as I said, to see where the next movement is. For me, looking on the RSI and the other MACD and stochastics that I had open earlier, it's all going in the same direction, that we could have a slight correction to the upside, and then we're just moving a little bit lower as well, a little bit like the Dow. So just get ready for any more sell-offs in the market. This will give us more of a gradual understanding of where the indices might be going for the next couple of months. And obviously the big movement in the market could be on Friday with Fed Chair Powell's indication if he's going to have any more rate hikes, and if there's going to be a terminal rate given for this inflation that is still slightly higher than what they want it to be, obviously above 2%. So if they can get down to 2%, it'll be interesting if they're going to stop the rate hikes altogether, or if they're going to keep on going by 25 basis points. So tell me what you think. We'll post this video on our YouTube and Telegram channels, and we'll let you know all the latest movements in the market. So thank you very much for joining me today, and we'll speak again next time. Bye for now.